Hey everyone! Thanks for coming back to our channel. I'm glad you could join me today for a topic that will be both strange and interesting. If this is your first time here, don't forget to click the subscribe button and set off the alarm so you never miss another movie. We're going to talk about something shocking and a little scary today. The gross bathroom habit only narcissists have. No one talks about this side of vanity very often, but it tells you a lot about the person and how they act when they don't think anyone is looking. Let's get started. Most of the time when we think of narcissists, we picture them as they are in public. Polished, charming, and always trying to look their best. They care a lot about how others see them and their appearance, and they do everything they can to keep up the appearance of beauty. It's not safe for them to be alone in the bathroom, so what happens when they are? You may be surprised to learn that this is where the less desirable parts of their nature shine through. Needing to be praised all the time is one of the most upsetting things that some narcissists do in the bathroom. Every once in a while, we all look at ourselves in the mirror. It's a normal part of getting ready. But for a narcissist, this easy thing can turn into a routine that they can't live without. They might spend too much time looking at themselves in the mirror, analyzing every part of their looks, and becoming fixated on what they see as flaws. From the outside, what a narcissist does that seems like vanity to others is actually a highly ingrained habit that comes from their need to be validated all the time. People who do this obsessive looking in the mirror may also have a disturbing lack of cleanliness. On the outside, some narcissists may look like they take great care of themselves, but inside they may not be as clean as they seem. They might work on their hair or makeup for hours but forget to wash their hands, clean the bathroom, or even flush the toilet. It's like their need to look perfect to other people is more important to them than keeping themselves or their surroundings clean. Everything else takes a back seat when they're in the bathroom, which is supposed to be a place where cleanliness is very important. But the bathroom isn't just a place for narcissists to admire themselves. It's also a space where they feel free to engage in behaviors they would never show in public. One particularly disgusting habit that some narcissists have is the tendency to leave a mess behind for others to clean up. Whether it's leaving dirty towels on the floor, smearing toothpaste on the sink, or neglecting to flush, these behaviors are often a reflection of their entitlement and lack of respect for others. They may feel that they're above the mundane tasks of cleaning up after themselves, expecting someone else to take care of it for them. This behavior isn't just about laziness. It's also about power. By leaving a mess for someone else to clean up, the narcissist is asserting their dominance, sending a message that they're too important to be bothered with such trivial matters. It's a way of reinforcing their superiority, even in something as small as bathroom habits. And if someone confronts them about it, well, you can expect a defensive, possibly even aggressive response. Narcissists are experts at deflecting blame and turning the tables on others, making them feel guilty for even bringing up the issue. Another disturbing habit that some narcissists engage in while in the bathroom is the use of their private time to plot and scheme. The bathroom, being a place where they're unlikely to be disturbed, becomes a sanctuary for their manipulative thoughts. They might use this time to rehearse lies, plan their next move in a game of emotional manipulation, or even craft ways to undermine someone they perceive as a threat. It's a space where their darker instincts can be indulged without fear of immediate consequence. This behavior speaks to the duplicity of the narcissist's nature. While they present one face to the world, their true thoughts and intentions are often hidden, only coming to the surface in private moments like these. The bathroom, far from being just a place for physical hygiene, becomes a metaphorical battleground where the narcissist's internal struggles and deceptions play out. And then there's the issue of secrecy. Narcissists are notorious for their need to control information, and this extends to their bathroom habits as well. They might go to great lengths to keep certain behaviors hidden, whether it's excessive grooming rituals, bizarre personal habits, or even secret vices like substance abuse. The bathroom becomes a place where they can indulge in these behaviors without fear of being discovered. At least, that's what they hope. But this secrecy often leads to a strange paradox. On the one hand, they want to keep their more unsavory behaviors hidden. On the other hand, their need for validation and attention can sometimes drive them to reveal just enough to provoke a reaction. They might drop hints or leave evidence behind, almost daring someone to confront them. It's a twisted way of seeking attention, even if it's negative, and it plays into their need to feel important and in control. In many ways, the narcissist's behavior in the bathroom is a microcosm of their overall personality. It's a space where their need for control, validation, and superiority can be indulged without the constraints of social norms. But it's also a place where their flaws and insecurities are laid bare, where the cracks in their carefully constructed facade start to show. The bathroom becomes a stage for their inner turmoil, a place where their true self, ugly, insecure, and desperate for validation, can't be hidden. So, the next time you think of a narcissist as being all about appearance and charm, remember that there's a darker side that often comes out in the privacy of the bathroom. It's a side that's marked by obsessive self-admiration, a disturbing lack of hygiene, manipulative scheming, and a need for secrecy that borders on the pathological. These behaviors may be hidden from public view, but they're a critical part of understanding the true nature of narcissism. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and for sticking with me through this deep dive into the more disgusting habits of narcissists. If you found this video interesting or enlightening, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Your support means the world to me, and I can't wait to explore more topics with you in the future. Take care, everyone.
Welcome back to our channel. Here, we delve into the complexities of narcissism and ways to handle it. If you've ever felt manipulated, belittled, or controlled by a narcissist, know that you're not alone. Today, we're addressing a crucial topic: how to expose a narcissist's shame and shut them down. Narcissists thrive on admiration and control, but beneath their confident exterior lies a fragile ego, terrified of exposure and criticism. In this video, we'll reveal how to trigger that hidden shame and neutralize their manipulative tactics. By the end, you'll have practical strategies to protect yourself and reclaim your power from the narcissist in your life. So, if you're ready to turn the tables and take control, keep watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest insights and strategies. How narcissists experience shame. Narcissists have an intense need for admiration and validation, crafting a false self-image of superiority and perfection to shield their vulnerable inner selves. When this facade is threatened by criticism, failure, or exposure, the underlying shame emerges, often manifesting as intense anger, defensiveness, or withdrawal. This reaction is known as a narcissistic injury and can be effectively used to manage their behavior. Common triggers of narcissistic shame. 1. Criticism and disapproval. Any form of criticism, whether constructive or negative, can trigger a narcissist's shame. They perceive criticism as a direct attack on their self-worth, leading to defensive or aggressive reactions. 2. Failure and incompetence. Failing to meet their own or others' high expectations can reveal the narcissist's inadequacies. This is particularly damaging if the failure is public or involves a significant loss of status. 3. Exposure and humiliation. Being exposed as flawed or fraudulent in front of others is a severe blow to a narcissist. Public humiliation or the revelation of their manipulative tactics can trigger deep shame, resulting in either rage or retreat. 4. Loss of control. Narcissists crave control over their environment and relationships. When they lose this control, whether through rejection, boundary setting, or other means, their hidden shame can be exposed. The impact of narcissistic shame. When narcissistic shame is triggered, the effects can be profound. A narcissist might respond with anger, withdraw completely, or engage in manipulative behaviors to restore their sense of control and superiority. Understanding this reaction is crucial for effectively managing interactions with narcissists. By recognizing what triggers their shame, you can develop strategies to protect yourself and reduce their manipulative influence. Understanding narcissistic shame is the first step in learning how to trigger it and manage a narcissist's behavior. This deeply rooted emotion is a key vulnerability that, when exposed, can help disrupt their manipulative tactics and safeguard your well-being. In the following section, we will explore specific strategies to trigger this shame and effectively shut down a narcissist. Stay tuned. Section 2. Recognizing the signs of a narcissist. Identifying a narcissist is essential for protecting yourself from their manipulative and harmful behaviors. Narcissists often conceal their true intentions behind charm and charisma, making it difficult to recognize them initially. However, by understanding the key traits and behaviors associated with narcissistic personality disorder (NPD, you can spot the red flags early and take appropriate action. Key traits of a narcissist. 1. Grandiosity. Narcissists often believe they are superior to others and expect to be acknowledged as such, even without corresponding achievements. They frequently fantasize about achieving great success, power, brilliance, beauty, or ideal love. 2. Need for admiration. Narcissists crave constant attention and admiration. They may become upset or angry if they feel they are not receiving enough praise. Their self-worth heavily depends on external validation, making them highly sensitive to criticism and rejection. 3. Lack of empathy. Narcissists struggle to understand or care about the emotions and needs of others. This lack of empathy often results in manipulative and exploitative behaviors. They prioritize their own needs and desires over those of others, frequently damaging relationships and social connections. 4. Sense of entitlement. Narcissists believe they deserve special treatment and can become angry or frustrated when they do not receive it. They often expect others to fulfill their demands without question, viewing themselves as superior and deserving of special consideration. 5. Exploitation of others. Narcissists are adept at manipulating and exploiting others to achieve their own goals. They may use charm, flattery, or intimidation to get what they want, viewing relationships as tools for their benefit rather than mutual respect and care. 6. Envy and jealousy. Narcissists often feel envious of others' success, possessions, or relationships, believing they deserve these things more. They may also believe that others are envious of their perceived superiority and achievements. 7. Arrogant and haughty behaviors. Narcissists frequently behave in a condescending and arrogant manner, belittling others to maintain their sense of superiority. They often dismiss or ridicule others' thoughts and emotions, reinforcing their own perceived dominance. Recognizing behavioral patterns. Inconsistent behavior. Narcissists often exhibit drastically different behaviors depending on the situation and their audience. They can be charming and attentive in public, but cruel and dismissive in private. Manipulative tactics. Watch for patterns of manipulation such as gaslighting, triangulation, and blame shifting. These tactics are used to maintain control and undermine your perception of reality. Lack of accountability. Narcissists rarely take responsibility for their actions, frequently deflecting blame onto others. They may make excuses or outright deny any wrongdoing. Impact on relationships. Toxic dynamics. Relationships with narcissists are often marked by imbalance and toxicity. They may use others for validation, support, or resources while offering little in return. Emotional exhaustion. Interacting with a narcissist can be emotionally draining and damaging. Their constant need for attention and validation can leave you feeling depleted and insignificant. Recognizing the signs of a narcissist is crucial for protecting yourself from their harmful behaviors. By understanding their key traits and behavioral patterns, you can identify narcissists early and take steps to safeguard your well-being. In the next section, we'll explore specific strategies to trigger a narcissist's shame and effectively shut them down. Stay tuned. Section 3. Strategies to trigger narcissistic shame. Triggering a narcissist's shame can be an effective method for managing their behavior and safeguarding yourself from their manipulative tactics. It's crucial to approach this with caution and prioritize your safety and well-being. Here are several strategies to expose the vulnerabilities of a narcissist and neutralize their harmful actions. Strategy 1. Direct confrontation. Calm and factual criticism. Address the narcissist with specific, calm, and factual criticism, avoiding emotional language or accusations. For instance, instead of saying, "You never listen to anyone," say, "I noticed you interrupted me several times during the meeting." Highlighting inconsistencies. Point out inconsistencies in their behavior or statements. Narcissists strive to maintain a flawless image, so exposing contradictions can trigger their shame. For example, you mentioned last week that you were in charge of the project, but today you said you had no involvement. Can you clarify? Strategy 2. Public exposure. Documenting behaviors. Keep a record of the narcissist's actions and statements. When appropriate, use this documentation to expose their behavior in a public or semi-public setting, especially in professional environments where their reputation is at stake. Subtle exposure. Tactfully highlight their manipulative behaviors in front of others. For example, in a team meeting, you might say, "I appreciate everyone's input, especially when we all get a chance to speak without interruptions." Strategy 3. Setting boundaries. Clear and firm boundaries. Establish and maintain clear boundaries with the narcissist, specifying acceptable behavior, communication methods, and personal space. For example, "I will not tolerate being spoken to disrespectfully. If it happens again, I will end the conversation." Consistent enforcement. Consistently enforce these boundaries. Narcissists will test your limits, so it's crucial to stand firm. Over time, this can erode their control and expose their vulnerability to rejection and loss of influence. Strategy 4. Indifference. Non-reactive stance. Adopt a non-reactive stance to their provocations. Narcissists thrive on eliciting strong emotional responses. By remaining indifferent and composed, you deny them the satisfaction of knowing they've affected you. For instance, respond to their insults or criticism with a simple, "I see." Minimal engagement. Limit your interactions with the narcissist, reducing the frequency and duration of contact. When they realize they can't provoke or control you, their sense of power diminishes. Strategy 5. Empowering yourself. Self-care and confidence. Focus on building your self-esteem and confidence. Engage in activities that boost your self-worth and reinforce your self-respect. A strong sense of self makes you less susceptible to the narcissist's manipulations. Support systems. Surround yourself with supportive people who validate your feelings and experiences. A strong support system can help you stay grounded and resilient when dealing with a narcissist. Strategy 6. Using logic and facts. Objective evidence. Present objective evidence to counter their exaggerated claims or lies. Narcissists hate being proven wrong, especially with undeniable facts. For example, if they claim they completed a project single-handedly, you might say, "I have the team's progress reports here, which show everyone's contributions." Rational discussion. Stick to rational and logical discussions, avoiding emotional arguments. For example, let's focus on the facts about what happened rather than making this personal. Triggering a narcissist's shame requires a strategic and measured approach. By understanding their vulnerabilities and employing these tactics, you can disrupt their manipulative behaviors and protect your mental and emotional well-being. Always prioritize your safety and carefully assess each situation before implementing these strategies. In the next section, we'll discuss how to effectively shut down a narcissist once their shame has been triggered. Stay tuned for actionable steps to take control and maintain your boundaries. Section 4. How to shut down a narcissist. Once you've triggered a narcissist's shame, the next step is to effectively shut them down. This involves using tactics that neutralize their manipulative behaviors and prevent them from regaining control over you. Here, we'll outline actionable steps to help you shut down a narcissist and protect your emotional well-being. Step 1. Maintain emotional distance. Stay calm and composed. Narcissists thrive on emotional reactions. By staying calm and composed, you deny them the emotional fuel they need to manipulate and control you. Practice deep breathing or other calming techniques to manage your emotions during interactions. Detachment. Develop a sense of emotional detachment. View their actions and words as a reflection of their issues, not a commentary on your worth. This mental shift can help you stay objective and less affected by their behavior. Step 2. Enforce boundaries rigorously. Reiterate boundaries. Clearly and consistently reiterate your boundaries. For example, "I've asked you not to speak to me that way. If it happens again, I will leave the conversation. Consequences for boundary violations. Enforce consequences if they violate your boundaries. Be firm and follow through on these consequences every time. For example, if they continue to disrespect you, leave the room or end the call. Step 3. Use the gray rock method. Minimal engagement. The gray rock method involves becoming uninteresting and non-reactive. Give short, non-committal answers to their questions and avoid engaging in their drama. For instance, respond with "Okay, I see," or "That's interesting," without elaborating. Avoiding emotional responses. Do not show any emotional reaction to their provocations. Maintain a neutral tone and expression, making it clear that their attempts to provoke you are ineffective. Step 4. Focus on facts and logic. Stick to the facts. When interacting with a narcissist, stick to the facts and avoid getting drawn into emotional arguments. Present objective information and avoid subjective opinions. For example, according to the report, the deadline was missed by 3 days. Use logical arguments. Employ logical reasoning to counter their manipulations. Narcissists often struggle to argue against clear, rational points. For instance, the policy states that all team members must agree before making changes, and this wasn't followed. Step 5. Assert your independence. Show confidence. Display confidence in your actions and decisions. Narcissists often target those they perceive as weak or uncertain. By projecting confidence, you make yourself a less appealing target. Make independent decisions. Assert your independence by making decisions without seeking their approval. This can diminish their sense of control over you. For example, "I've decided to take on this project because it aligns with my goals." Step 6. Seek support and validation. Build a support network. Surround yourself with supportive friends, family, or colleagues who can provide validation and reinforcement. This network can offer a reality check and emotional support when dealing with a narcissist. Professional help. Consider seeking professional help from a therapist or counselor experienced in dealing with narcissistic abuse. They can offer strategies tailored to your situation and help you build resilience. Step 7. Limit or cut off contact. Limit interactions. If possible, limit your interactions with the narcissist to necessary communication only. This can reduce their influence over you and protect your mental health. No contact rule. In severe cases, implementing a no contact rule might be necessary. This means completely cutting off all forms of communication and interaction with the narcissist. Ensure you have a support system in place to help you maintain this boundary. Shutting down a narcissist involves a combination of emotional detachment, boundary enforcement, logical reasoning, and seeking support. By employing these strategies, you can protect yourself from their manipulative tactics and regain control over your life. Remember, your well-being is the priority, and taking these steps can help you create a healthier, more empowering environment for yourself. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to our channel for more insights and strategies on dealing with narcissism. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. We'd love to hear your experiences and thoughts in the comments below. How have you dealt with narcissists in your life? What strategies have worked for you? By implementing these strategies and sharing your experiences, you can take control of your interactions with narcissists and create a healthier, more empowered life. Stay strong, and remember, your well-being comes first.
Hey everyone! Thanks for coming back to our channel. I'm glad you could join me today for a topic that will be both strange and interesting.